that was time. Tatsu. Tatsu. You seek to protect this world from the darkness. You've come to the end of a treacherous river, hero. And now the black sun rises. The only force that can counter evil is the hope of heroes. You are needed, more than ever before. Tatsu, please stoke the flames of hope. May the light shine over this world forevermore.
Esphera, the Origin Sea.
Ah, yes. After the Black Moon and the White Sun merged together, they actually started, like, really stirring up the Origin Sea and just turned it into a big ol' huge storm. So, the next mission is... Oh! Monster Mop-Up! This is to get us ready for the triumphant return to Mapleworld. Come on, Tatsu, let's clear out the area around the base camp.
The storm zone, created by the fusion of the Black Moon and the White Sun, grows stronger with each passing day, consuming the land. Just a few days ago, that terrible force reached the foot of the base camp. Neinhard von Rubenstein, the Alliance's tactician, knew the time had come and ordered a quick return to the main force. In preparation for the battle against the Black Mage, the Alliance members and the Guardians of Time working in Esphera started wrapping up their assignments in the area, one by one.
Oh, we got a message. Must be Shubert and Melange.
Hey, Ollie. We've accomplished the Guardians' deal. Looks like the next one on the list is Monster Mop-Up.
Yep, that's it. Tell you what, we'll take care of the inner area so you can concentrate on the outskirts.
What? That's where the big ones hunt. And that Neinhard fellow said I couldn't bring my high explosives. I suppose the rest of the Cygnus Knights are staying just as busy. Right, Ollie?
It's not my place to complain. We all have this role in war.
Spoken like a proper cadet. When are you gonna live a little?
Maybe after we save the world? How are you doing with the transmitter signal? Is it stable yet?
No, right. Let me get back to that. Fine, it's fine. I'll have this I'll have this bucket of bolts sending out top 40 hits in no time.
Are you sure about that? The signal sounds terrible, even from here. Sweet stuff.
That's just Melange being Melange. Wake up, you little blueberry! Hop to it!
I love blueberries. Thanks. Oh boy. Tatsu and I are wrapping up anyway. We'll see you two back at base camp soon.
Fine.
See you soon. Jet-powered rowboats in the sky. Gotta love it. Looks like everyone's winding down their current assignments. Might be time to our next move. Conditions around the Black Sun look not good. I mean, I wouldn't want to be this close to a normal sun either. Hard to believe the Black Mage is somewhere in there. Oh well, we can worry about self-immolating in the darkness later. Let's find Neinhard before he decides we need extra assignments. Okay, hold on guys, just give me a second here. Audio's gonna cut out for a second. Okay. Oh. Welcome back. Ah, Ollie and Tatsumari.
Where are the Guardians of Time? Were we too late?
Terrible jest aside, they left once the signal stabilized.
I appreciate your efforts in clearing out our surroundings. Our forces have moved on to the outpost. I remain to meet you and guide you there.
The outpost?
Yes, I suspected you'd need an explanation, Tatsu. Much has transpired while you were in the Arcane River.
That raises a question of how long we were here.
Our time is short, though, so I will bring you up to speed along the way. Shubert, kindly teleport us to the Reeves Sky Ferry first.
Sure, let me just... The signal's starting to break up again.
As long as you can get us to our destination, I don't think it's a concern.
Right. I just need to do a few calculations. You wouldn't want your monocle to end up in the wrong side of your face, right? Alright, I think I got it. Oh, I definitely got it. Here we go!
Oh, right. I remember this event. A while back, there was... there was an event where we had a preview of Tenebris before it ever hit the actual main game of Maplestory. And everywhere you went, there was, like, chains all over Mapleworld on every single map. It was chains everywhere. And it was a weird feeling, dude. Definitely got it. I suppose we are in the vicinity of a reef. Yes, the Sky Ferry is only a short walk from here.
Fine with me. I'm not up for any more teleporting after that.
Aside from that, are we all in one piece, so to speak?
Wait, why is it just the two of us?
It would seem Schubert's calculations subtracted himself, Ollie, and Melange. Ah well, they're resourceful persons, so I'm sure they'll find us soon. Is something wrong, Tatsu? Is this really Irive? I suppose this is quite unexpected for you. Not long after you departed for the Arcane River, these immense chains appeared. They're pulling all of Mapleworld toward the Arcane River. And what's more... Wait, did you hear that? That roar? Oh no, monsters! Excuse me. I just suddenly had to sneeze. So, they've made it as far as the reef.
Oh no!
And now they're blocking our way. The nerve of these creatures. I suppose we'll need to remove them. This will not be easy. He says as he smacks it with a book. Phew. You didn't think I'd just give up, did you? I'll explain once we're free of this rabble. One epic fight scene later. This pervasive darkness is certainly not helping matters. Who's there? Oh, it's just you, Nineheart. You're with Tatsumari. Sorry for almost jabbing you there. Patrolling has me on edge. Completely understandable. And thank you for remaining vigilant. I suppose this means the disaster has reached Irive?
I don't know about that, but I know we need all the help we can get. Monsters are mounting bigger and bigger attacks, and these chains... I've never seen anything like it, sir. Honestly, I don't think any place is safe anymore.
The situation is more dire than I feared. Well then. Nineheart, if Tatsumari is back in Mapleworld, that means it's time, right? Is the Alliance going to start the final push against the Black Mage? Hey, let's move it along, people. We've all got work to do. Sorry. I didn't mean to keep you. I'll get back to my patrol. Just a moment. Have you seen Ollie, one of our scouts? Or a large, burly fellow from the Resistance?
Nope, haven't seen anyone like that.
Me neither. Well, if you do see them, please let them know we'll be waiting at the outpost.
Understood. Good luck.
Good luck to you as well. They're gone. We should be on our way. What is all of this? I'm sure you know the Arcane River was created from the collision of our three worlds. It draws us ever closer. This disaster is a whole new level of serious, isn't it? The chains, monsters. Indeed, the Alliance has done what it can, but we've never faced anything of this magnitude. If we fail to stop the Black Mage here, it's surely the end. That's why we've mobilized to such a degree. The time to defeat the Black Mage is now, before a new destiny is written. Sometimes it sounds like you can predict the future. Well, please follow me. It'll be easier for you to understand if you see it for yourself. This all goes back to when we found something. After Black Heavens, the Alliance started investigating the Black Mage's history more carefully. Oh. After you left for the Arcane River, we found this beneath Mageisha. It tells of an incident that has yet to happen. All the signs foreshadow it. True to the name, it's a prophecy. The Black Mage can somehow predict these events before they become reality. The creation of the adversary, the Arcane River, even the fusion with Tana's white sun. I hope you're still not blaming yourself for what happened in Esfera. It was all unavoidable. I knew what lengths you would go to save a life, and I respect that. And as long as we hold ourselves to such lofty goals, a reckoning with the Black Mage is inevitable. It's as simple as that. We can't dwell on the past anymore. Let me instead draw your attention to the strange passages at the bottom of the scroll. They who cross the breath of twilight and turn toward the sun, on broken wings will be crushed and undone by despair. A light whose brilliant glory is lost will face the soul of the world while steeped in mire and rot. A crimson tear will spawn a giant that swallows hearts, and when determination is swallowed by the deepest dark, it's like a song, or an old poem, yeah? The form is poetry, but it's clearly prophecy. We've been able to interpret the early parts, based on what we know of the Black Mage and his actions, but the rest is still unclear. It's the new destiny that concerns me the most. If the Black Mage is able to write a new destiny for this world, it can only end in disaster. That's something we can't simply wait for, hence the great deal of preparations we've made. Once we found this scroll, we sent letters to summon the leaders of the Alliance. They were understandably shaken at first, but that uncertainty was soon replaced by a commitment to protect the world. All that remained was the Empress's decision, but she was reluctant. I'll tell you the rest as we move along. The hair again. What are you waiting for? Let's be rid of them, Totsumari. One epic fight later. I've always imagined Nineheart as the kind of guy who carries around a cane, but he has like a thin rapier hidden in that cane, and he's like an expert like fencing guy. That's how I imagine him being. Kind of like I think the guy's name is Raphael from Soul Calibur, the Soul Calibur series. I always imagined Nineheart being like that guy, just like a hidden just bomb of a warrior. Ha, good. We're out. Let's continue. Since finding the scroll, the Empress has been plagued by nightmares. She dreams of the Alliance's destruction. We don't know if it's simply stress, or if it is indeed her ability to see the future. But those nightmares have been hindering her decision-making, and she could not avoid the decision for long.
Was it the same dream again?
Every night, I see our heroes broken and beaten. They fight with all their hearts, but to no avail. The thought of condemning anyone to that fate terrifies me. I don't even have the power to protect them if the worst happens. Nineheart, I'm so weak. Do I really deserve the faith they placed in me? If this terrible prophecy really does come true, that means we all will...
Empress.
Finally, some voice acting. Give my voice a break. It was shocking to see the Empress collapse like that. I knew her true... I didn't sleep that night. Anxiety gripped my mind. When the sun rose, the Empress appeared... The Empress looked exhausted. Oh, okay, I see what happens. Okay. When the sun rose, the Empress appeared more exhausted than ever. She said she needed to meet with Shinsu before commencing her duties. The Cygnus Knight and I prepared to leave immediately. We searched Leafray for Shinsu, her last known location. We needed some sort of answer, a way forward.
Shinsu...
A dark shadow has appeared, blotting out the light. Empress, was it the nightmares again?
The Empress told Shinsu about the Black Mage's prophecy and her nightmares. And she spoke of the fear deep inside her heart that she could not share with her people.
Tell me, who rules this world?
We do. We who inhabit this world.
And how would you respond to someone threatening your world?
We would fight. But Shinsu...
Has the Black Mage's prophecy truly decided our fate? Is everything you've done, your struggles and triumphs, is it all meaningless?
No. Our efforts were not in vain.
Do not be afraid, Empress. Though I have the power to protect the weak, I no longer have the strength to use it. That is why I've given you my power. Use it to protect the heroes. You're the only one who can.
Shinsu...
Humans are delicate beings. They have moments of weakness, when fear can grip their hearts. But Empress, do not forget, you are the light of hope, the one who can pull others from the depths of despair.
The determination of our heroes will mold the divine light. It's the only way to prevent disaster. So Shinsu told us before she returned to her slumber. I'll tell you more about the holy light and determination once we've reached the base. The moment she returned to Erive, the Empress sent letters to the heroes of every region, announcing the great expedition to the Arcane River. We've reached the Sky Ferry.
Ah, yes, more monsters.
Ah, more unwanted guests. I'll continue the story once they've dealt with.
One epic fight later.
Finally, we appear to be clear. Time to board the ships. Get on quickly. We have no intention of being here when those beasts return. Let's get going. After the Empress's letters were sent, heroes from all corners of the world began to gather. Everyone with the determination to battle the Black Mage formed in a great fleet. His prophecies have not been averted. We may not be able to change fate, but we decided to submit or resist. That is our choice. The heroes have gathered to protect what they hold dear. They are determined to forge their own destiny. We're approaching the harbor. You may want to hold on. Welcome to the Maple Alliance Outpost, the staging area for our mission to defeat the Black Mage. The heroes of Mapleworld have rejected the chains of prophecy and are prepared to fight to the end. We require a leader who can foster and support that determination. That is why Empress Cygnus will be leading the expedition. The large vessel you see there is the Alliance flagship, the White Spear. The spearhead design symbolizes the will to carve out our own destiny. It's equipped to defend the fleet, shielding other vessels with its reinforced hull if necessary. As such, the ship reflects the will of the Empress. We're almost to the outpost. As you can see, heroes are starting to bolster their armaments. I think that's what it said. So here's where time, according to time, and the...
Dang it, I can't read it fast enough!
Good to see you safe and sound. There was no trouble, really. Please inform the Empress of our arrival. Of course. According to Shinsu, once the divine light transforms, we'll be ready to face the Black Mage. So as we are...
Ah,
Dang it.
Tatsu!
Hey, you made it! Guess, you took the scenic route.
Glad you're safe, considering.
Yes, the scenic route was a bit trying, but we are unharmed. I see you are doing well.
Yep, no trouble at all. Sorry, sir. Exploding egg.
What's all this now? Enough with the eggs!
You would do well to prepare for the coming war. I suggest you all meet with your delegations. Shubert, Melange, you will find the Resistance and the Nova camps over there. Ollie, I trust you can find your Cygnus Knight captain?
Yes, sir. I guess we'll meet back up later then.
Sure thing. Good luck, Tatsu.
See you soon.
Tatsu, please wait here. There's someone you should meet. Empress, we've returned from our investigation in Esphera. I salute you, Empress. And here we go.
Yes! Battle Empress Cygnus!
Okay, hold on. Let me turn this off for a second, turn that off for a second, and turn that off for a second.
There you go. Battle Empress Cygnus. Yes, get yourselves a picture, for this is like the ultimate final form of the Empress herself.
Okay, everything's back on. Let's go.
Welcome, Nineheart and Tatsumari. It's a relief to see you again. I was worried. Are you well? I've been following your progress in the Arcane River. You have my sincerest thanks for paving our way there. The Guardians of Time were able to learn much from the Arcane River because of you. Your work is the foundation for everything we've done to prepare for prophecy. The White Spear is a part of that, too. But more than anything, your presence is a source of immense hope for the Alliance. Our final battle against the Black Mage will begin very soon. The Alliance needs your help once again. We know the odds are stacked against us. You'll be putting yourself in great danger. If that is a bridge too far for you, I understand. So I ask you, here and now, will you lend us your strength, courage, in our struggle against fate?
Yes, of course.
Tatsu, I won't forget this. The Alliance needs a hero to inspire them. I hope that it can be you. That's all for now. Nineheart, fill Tatsumari in on the rest of the details.
Yes, Your Highness. Tatsumari, please follow me. You can get the details once we meet with Athena Pierce. While we're waiting, I'd like to go over the incidents in Arcane River. What do you say? I've pieced together the story based on your Explorer Diary and Ollie's report. It's all truly incredible. From the vanishing journey to Esphera, you've battled 3 commanders and traveled a total of 6 areas. I'm sure it was tough. You did very well. But I need to go over it thoroughly with you from the beginning. As I understand it, you began with the vanishing journey. The dying village was full of residents experiencing heavy memory loss. Your journey forced you to make an unfortunate sacrifice, but you fought admirably. Next was Choo Choo Island. You encountered a strange yet fantastic creatures there. And you saved the village by making a giant sandwich. What a delightful adventure. The endless festival in Lashalane, the City of Dreams, must have been so terrifying for you. Commander Lucid's evil seemed to have corrupted every corner of that city. I can only imagine how difficult that battle was for you. Lucid was strong, but I had a lot of help. I see. That's good to hear. Your subsequent arrival in the mysterious forest of Arcana seems to have an entirely different experience. In her report, Ollie described a number of adorable spirits there. Now this Tana is of great interest to me. Her presence was a massive influence on the forest and caused some very strange events to occur. That's right. And you chased after her. Your first encounter with her was in Moras, the Swamp of Memory. Thanks to her power, an echo of Critias' past was made real. The tragedy of Critias had been forever locked in the past. So Commander Arcarium met his end when he tried to absorb Tana's power. It's an end truly befitting that villain. After that, you finally reached Esphera, the Origin Sea. Commander Will planned to use Tana as a sacrifice in his ritual, but he was interrupted by an unidentified fighter. I wonder who it was. We'll have to investigate further. Tana's identity came to light soon after that. The report was surprising, to say the least. To think, Tana's true identity was Aeona, the Transcendent of Light. I'm relieved that you managed to defeat Commander Will. Unfortunately, refusing to kill Tana meant Will could complete the ritual. Now the White Sun and Black Moon have fused together and completed Tenebris. As a result, the Black Mage possesses both light and darkness, the powers of creation and destruction. He now has the ability to obliterate the current world and create a new one in its place. And that's everything we know of the Arcane River so far. Oh yes, there is one more thing. Did Commander Will refer to you as the adversary? Yes. Well, I obtained several documents from the Black Mage's laboratory, including this. Only the adversary can counter Immortality's fate with the strength of a seal stone. What? Considering the source, we shouldn't immediately trust it, especially as we found nothing else to support it. But we're about to wage war against a god. We need something to believe in. Athena Pierce arrived just in time to help with the disasters affecting different regions of Mapleworld. I'm sure you've seen it, but Mapleworld and other realms are suffering from the dimensional collapse. Even if we defeat the Black Mage, if our world is destroyed in this cataclysm, it'll be all for nothing. That is why Athena Pierce is staying here with the others from her area to protect our home. Alright, that's enough explaining for now. Let me get to the point. I need to tell you about the goddess statues at the outpost. They came from a burst of light. We believe that light, in turn, came from our hero's collective determination, which is still at work, activating the gems in the goddess's hands. What that means we have yet to determine, but we believe it's a sign in our favor. For now, we're keeping watch over those statues, and hoping. Athena, the time for war is upon us. But before we leave, we must consider our remaining work. As Nineheart and Athena Pierce discuss war preparations, Nineheart asks her for a favor. I have other tasks to attend to. Athena Pierce, I entrust Mapleworld to you. I pray your plan succeeds, Nineheart. Tatsumari, I have a plan to distribute emblems of the Alliance to each ship before we depart. They should help boost morale. In that spirit, I was hoping you would take responsibility for one of them. Will you accept? I've given you an emblem of the Alliance as well. Give my regards to Kirin on the Nautilus. Oh, and if you would, please make sure this gets to Kirin. Once you complete your task, return to the White Spear right away. Cygnus will give her orders once the ships are ready. We'll all be doing our part in this final battle. Tatsumari, I'm counting on you to take care of the expedition. The community representatives and I will stay here and hold down the fort. Our support and determination will go with you. To see Tatsumari off to battle the Black Mage. It's bringing back some memories. You've surprised everyone with how quickly you've grown in power. Imagine when you come back from this expedition, you'll have grown even more. I hope the next time we meet, there'll be peace in the world once again. It's been a while, Tatsumari. You're looking like a right captain yourself now. Kirin proudly accepts the emblem of the Alliance from you and pins it in place. Aye, it's been a long journey to this point for... Actually, no, she doesn't have an accent. Sorry. Aye, it's been a long journey to this point for all of us. But now we get to take the fight to the big, robed lover in the sky. Kirin lapses into silence and slowly begins inspecting the Nautilus. Ah, yes! Athena Pierce asked me to give this to you. To Kirin. Kirin, you must go to the Arcane River soon. The Black Mage's history is long. Even the elves consider it so. But the end is finally upon us. It'll be a grueling battle, but I have faith in you, Kirin. No matter what may happen, I hope you'll remember this. You, me, and everyone else in Mapleworld. We're all in this fight together. Sincerely, Athena Pierce. Kirin's grit tightens on the emblem of the Alliance, and her expression shifts to a steely determination. The waters beyond the Arcane River are harsh and unpredictable. This will be the most difficult voyage in the history of the Nautilus. But no matter how rough the waves, I will guide the Alliance safely through it. Tatsumari, you'll be right there on the deck with us, right? The Alliance needs rascals like you. Thanks for everything, man. We're all in this together now, fighting for the same goal. Idea, it's time for battle. So the time has come. Here, take this emblem. Thank you for bravely serving in this expedition. I should be the one thanking you. The Maple Alliance played a major part in retaking Elysium. The Nova will cherish this emblem. We are immensely grateful for you helping to protect the world. It means so much to have great Nova Magician on our side. Athena, as you know, the Black Mage's influence extends beyond the Arcane River and into our world. The more time passes, the stronger it gets. That's right. We've been working with Grendel the Really Old and the Mapleworld sages to develop a plan of action. But I'm still worried. Especially since our enemies are formed from the Black Mage himself. That being said, Athena, I need you here leading the soldiers. I'll do my best. Good luck. Good luck to you as well. It's time for battle, isn't it, Nineheart? Yes. Here. An emblem of the Alliance. May it bring you courage. Once again, we fight in the name of the Alliance. As long as the Black Mage exists, Edelstein can never truly be free. We've had our differences, but now we're all in this together. When we face hardship, this emblem of the Alliance will give us strength. It's a symbol of our hard-earned trust. Thank you, Claudine. I must say, I've never been on an expedition to a sun before. Rather exciting, isn't it, Bill?
Brighton, we're not going on a picnic. Be serious.
Ha! If I were serious, I'd be shaking in my boots right now. Who needs that, I see you two haven't changed. You're fighting like an old married couple.
What? How dare you?
Nineheart?
Calm down, everyone.
I was just only joking.
Too late. You already made me mad.
I think it's time I get back to the White Spear. Brighton, Bell, Checky, everyone in the Resistance, thank you. Good luck. Thanks.
We'll show them what the Resistance is really made of. Let's do this! The emblem of the Alliance represents our mutual trust and the courage to stand against evil. As the head of the Alliance, it is my duty to nurture and trust that courage. And I am determined to do just that.
Empress, the Alliance ships are ready and waiting for the White Spear to give the signal.
Attention, all Alliance ships. This is the White Spear. It's time to depart for the Black Mage's location. Together, we have overcome countless obstacles, and that will never be forgotten. Now we must make one last stand. The future is what we make of it. We must protect our precious world at all costs.
Okay, so we got ready for the order to move out, and we're moving out. If I'm reading this right, we're passing over what was the Esphera base camp now. Everything has vanished without a trace. We'll be leaving the Esphera skyline soon. Moonbridge lies before us. The Alliance gave that name to the path from Esphera to the Black Sun. Ooh. Moonbridge. Things are starting to pick up. Kirin, how much further to our destination? Holograms! Yay! White Spear, this is the Nautilus. We've encountered heavy fog. Ooh. The breath of twilight from the prophecy. There are enemies emerging from the fog. This won't be easy. I sensed a powerful soul in the fog ahead. We should wait and prepare ourselves.
We should hold here and observe the enemy before engaging.
Yes, Empress. We'll investigate. Unknown enemies are emerging from the fog. If we learn more about them, we'll learn about the fog. I think there's a little fight scene there, so I can kind of... Yeah. We defeated the enemies from the fog and collected their souls. Alright, so yeah, there was a fight scene there. Adia, can you analyze this? Yes. The enemies are emerging from some kind of dark entity within the fog. It's crafting them from pure Urda. There is something in there, and as long as it is, it'll keep producing these things. Is the Black Sun causing this? It's hard to say for sure. We have to go in to see for ourselves. But the fog is surrounded by a powerful barrier. It is like the entity has formed a shell around itself. What if we focused our firepower on one point? We'd have to clear enemies from between us and the barrier first, or it won't be strong enough. That's assuming everything goes exactly as planned. We need to wipe out these enemies. We need to wipe these enemies out quickly. We have little manpower to spare, and the enemy has begun to flank us. So the resistance has to launch a surprise attack on the enemy camp. Our specialty. Good. Then the Nautilus will spearhead the attack. The Nova camp will defend the rear. You know what to do now. Our main forces will hold the line, and the Resistance airship will secure the line of fire. If the plan succeeds, we'll breach the fog. But we don't know what will be waiting for us on the other side. I believe the Resistance could use your help during this operation. You have a talent for these sort of things. The Resistance flagship is docked near the White Spear. Use the small airship on your right to get to it. Alright, so we use a little airship, we do a little ship-to-ship hops. Boop, 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 boop. Welcome to the party, Tatsumari. I hope you're ready. Hey, that kind of rhymes. Party, Tatsumari. Welcome to the party, Tatsumari. Alright, let's begin.
We're ready.
We're planning to draw the enemy's attention to one spot by setting off massive explosions.
Since we won't have time to go after each one individually.
Brighton will focus his attack on the left side by setting off explosions near the target area.
Right.
Bell, you head to the right side of the target area. Once you hear Brighton's explosions, detonate yours.
So we're in charge of distracting them.
Yes, you are. Explosions on both sides should leave them nice and confused. Cheki, Tatsumari, once that's underway, you'll use the distraction to get behind enemy lines. And when you hear the second round of explosions...
That's when we set off the big one, right?
Correct.
I finally get to try out my brand new weapon.
Doing all of that will effectively herd the enemy where we want them, so we can hit them all at once. But that won't be the last of it. We need to get to the stragglers, too. After that, we'll be able to secure the line of fire. And that's the plan.
My heart's pounding, and I don't know if it's the enemies or the explosives. Let's do it!
Watch my back, would you?
Let's go!
There's a little bit of a fight there.
Maybe you should take a step back while I set these up. I mean, it wouldn't actually help you if they go off. I just like the space. Hey, where'd that one part go? Oh, here it is. Isn't this working? The light's not coming on. Why can't this just work? Ah!
Okay, sounds like it worked.
Phew! Finally managed to shake them off my tail. That was close. We've done our job. Time to meet up with the main force.
Moonbridge. Last horizon. Empress, the Resistance airship has moved to a safe distance away. We're ready to fire.
All right, I'll give the order. White Spear, take aim.
Main cannon engaged.
Fire!
Go, go, go! The wall's coming down!
Attention, all Alliance ships. This is the White Spear. It is time to depart for the Black Mage's location. The fog barrier has fallen. Charge!
Okay, so this is now we're in the fog. This is the Nautilus. We've reached the fog, but we're being overrun by enemies. Alliance, concentrate your efforts on defending the deck until we are through the barrier. Enemies are coming out in droves again. We need to do whatever it takes to defend the deck. One epic fight scene later.
We're finally breaking through the barrier. We're one step closer to taking the Black Mage. Whoa, you're amazing. You completely wiped out the enemy.
Well done. It's thanks to you that we made it through the barrier. But we're still headed into more fog. There's no way to tell what we're up against. We shouldn't celebrate just yet. We still need your help in the coming battle.
Oof. We've reached the barrier. Wait, what is that? There's a flying chain! There's a giant chain flying straight at us! Ah!
Oh boy, that's a lot of chains.
What was that? All those terrible eyes was an illusion? And was that chain illusion too?
Uh-oh. We got ourselves a slimy, goopy purple egg on deck. Not good.
Oof, chains everywhere.
We're completely within the fog now. The atmosphere in here gives me the creeps. The fog's so thick, I can't see past my nose. It's so unsettling.
Claudine, something about the enemies in the fog is wrong.
What do you mean?
They appear out of nowhere, attack, and then vanish just as quickly. They're like ghosts.
I see. Bell, Brighton, Checky. Head up to the deck and see what you can learn about this. Come back the moment you have something. Yes, sir!
A look of determination crosses Claudine's face when she learns the White Spear has ordered reinforcements to defend the Nautilus. Yes, I'll pass the message on. Tatsumari, the White Spear has requested your aid with the Nautilus. It's a smart decision. The Nautilus needs extra patrols if it's going to make it through this fog. Please head to the Nautilus right away. All right. Away! Evil! It's good to have you back on the Nautilus. Clearly our foes are stronger than ever before. I heard Idia was trying to learn more about our enemies. We can pick up the pace now that you're here. Nautilus, increase speed, bearing northwest.
Yes, Captain.
Korean, the fog is growing thicker. It won't be long before we lose all visibility.
Understood. I recommend we change formation and minimize weak points in our defense. Cygnus listens to Corinne's advice about formation, then comes to a decision.
I agree. Let's shift to a more defensive pattern.
From here out, the Nautilus will focus on signaling the other ships. We don't know what to expect, so we need you to board the escort. So we need you to board the escort ship and stand guard. All right, away we go. Most ships have successfully changed formation. All we have to do now is survive the trip through the fog. Oh, it's you, Tatsumori. You startled me. I thought you were an enemy. Why does this fog seem to be getting thicker? Tatsu, I'm worried I won't make it through this. Sounds like one of our ships was hit. I can't make out what happened. Quickly, contact the other ships. There's been a massive collision. We need the damaged ships to collect us.
Giant chain! Completely tangled! No escape!
It's a huge chain entangling the ship. They're in danger. We have to save them. I can't hear you. What's wrong?
We're in danger!
It's a Nova ship. Something must have hit. And I wasn't able to read that. Take the small airship to... Okay. Okay, so this is just, you know, us going there and doing the thing.
Please save us. I don't know what happened. I blacked out the moment the chain hit us. The ship's been completely ensnared, and we took too many casualties fighting back.
Need to find the chains holding onto the ship and break them.
Oh, thousands of eyes, and the chains, they're alive!
There's a weak spot in the chain. This is my only chance. Broke the chain. Yay. Hit the chain with everything you've got, until there's nothing left but dust and debris. But the soldiers said there were thousands of chains. The eyes! Meanwhile, on the white spear. Empress, I have word of the captured ship. It's broken free and gotten safely away. That's a relief. There's more. We've confirmed that if we maintain this heading, we'll reach the end of the fog. We'll need to strengthen and hold our defenses long enough to make it. Agreed. Hold the forward defense line. Sounds like we made it through the fog. Yay! The black sun is just above the clouds. It's so ominous. That's where we'll find the Black Mage. Oh, the chain attacks have subsided. Let me try that again. The chain attacks seem to have subsided for now. We have positive reports from the other airships. Understood. Keep a close eye on the status of our fleet.
Yes, Empress.
Corinne says the ship can fly higher and breach the clouds. I'm worried about the storm up ahead. I can't guarantee we'll make it through. But we don't have any other options. We'll just have to stay calm and keep pushing forward. Meanwhile, in the Nautilus convoy...
We're nearly clear of the fog now, and the enemy is attacking less often. Looks like the other ships are doing okay as well. Tatsu, I think you can return to the Nautilus now.
Okay, away we go! Back to Captain Corinne. Corinne, head into the clouds and set our heading for the Black Sun. Aye aye, the Nautilus is always on course. Thank you. When the Nautilus sends the signal, the white spear will follow. Understood. Stick to our tail and we'll all be fine.
Welcome back. Thanks to you, that nasty fog business is just about behind us. The fleet needs to climb in to reach the Black Sun. Once we enter, the Nautilus's job is done. Tatsu, you can return to the White Spear now. Okay, so we're just bouncing back and forth between ships at this point. Boing, 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 boing.
The path is clear, Empress. At this rate, we should arrive in about an hour. Empress?
Unbroken wings will be crushed and undone by despair.
You're still thinking about the Black Mage's prophecy.
Do you really think we've defied fate? If we haven't, then...
You're back. We're all very grateful to you for helping us through crisis after crisis.
We'll arrive soon. Don't let your guard down. We don't know what's waiting for us.
Everyone, to your positions! Something's wrong. The wind has shifted.
Uh-oh.
There's something up ahead! Cut the engines, now!
Alert the fleet.
Roger that.
Nineheart, have the White Spear take point. We must provide cover for the fleet.
Yes, Empress.
Our flanks are under attack! It's the chains again!
I sense a great evil just beyond the fog. What is this terrible energy?
And lightning strikes all over the place.
What's that? Look! Over there!
There, and then it's gloom. We haven't escaped the prophecy's fate just yet. Only after the beast had laid waste to the fleet did it close its eye and retreat into the fog. Most of the fleet was destroyed and swept into the void. Only the White Spear and a few other ships survived. Even the bravest warriors may quail when confronted with such horrors. The hero's courage quickly faltered, only to be replaced by fear. In the midst of this tragedy, Cygnus, commander of the Alliance, had to make a decision. No matter how painful it would be. It would be long before that huge eye reopened. It wouldn't be long before that huge eye reopened. Only the ships near the White Spear survived. Of hundreds, a few remain. What happened to the ships that were swept back into the fog? We've lost contact with them. And what was that huge monster tangled up with chains? Was it even alive? I sensed such darkness in it. It felt as though it didn't want us to reach the Black Sun.
I just want to go home. Where am I?
Most of them have lost the will to fight. Even magic can't cure that kind of damage. It'll be a while before they regain consciousness. Please watch over them until they do.
Will they wake up soon? It's all my fault. I'm glad you're here, Tatsu. I just finished relaying Idia's message to Nineheart. Idia said that huge monster is the cause of the fog flooding the area. We might be able to save our people if we defeat that monster and clear the fog. Assuming we can actually defeat it. I'm scared. Facing that monster again means... Do you think we'll make it home? I thought we'd win, but now I'm not so sure. I'm so scared. I've never been so close to dying in battle. There's a sliver of a chance you can save your people from the void, but you still need to reach the Black Sun. Most of the soldiers have lost their will to fight. It's up to Cygnus now.
Prepare yourself. We're going to move out. We'll defeat that creature and clear the fog.
So you've decided to save the missing ships.
Yes. We must do whatever we can to defend our allies.
For Cygnus. I trust you. I'll follow you always.
Honoring the trust of my people weighs heavy on my heart.
You're not alone. There are countless heroes here to support you, Empress. We're in this together. No matter what happens, we will always rise to the challenge. We each have our roles to play, Empress. You have the power to do what no one else can. You're the only one who can bring us all together.
What no one else can do.
Empress, I have Idia's report here. The next attack should begin in approximately 12 hours. That gives us some time to prepare. Additionally, the enemy attacks have halted for the moment. If we want to get through, now is our best chance. That's where we stand. How would you like to proceed?
No matter how rough the storm, I can't allow our determination to falter. If we were to push onto the Black Mage right now, we'd be ill-prepared for whatever threats await us. We've survived the Giant's attack, and we have the chance to regroup. With our allies by our side, we'll overcome this crisis.
All right.
We won't charge ahead recklessly, and no one will be left behind. Our wings will not be broken. White Spear, prepare to advance. We'll face the Black Mage after we recover our missing allies.
Yes, Empress.
All right.
I was hoping you'd say that.
You heard the lady. Cygnus confirms the plan with Nineheart to make the White Spear the centerpiece of an important mission. If you search the area around the White Spear, you may find heroes who can contribute to the battle.
Thank you, Nineheart.
We'll mobilize our forces immediately.
Alright. So now we're gonna go and find people who can do the thing. Dotson morning, the Alliance plans to perform repairs and heal the injured. But we don't have the power we need to face that monster again. Thank you for your help. Adia from the Nova team will join your rescue efforts. Will they ever stop? This is so annoying. Yeah! I need to investigate the remains on the deck, but I can't focus while enemies are attacking me. Can you help? Can you help? There we go. That's a loop. Okay, one epic fight scene later. I'll analyze the soul in the fragment we retrieved from the enemies. Adia imbued the fragment with magic and triggered an unusual reaction. I knew it. There's something unusual about these chain remnants. There's something I haven't tried yet. Let me see. Okay, what did you do? These chain remnants drew the enemy straight toward us. They've been pursuing our fleet this whole time. So the chain remnants functioned as a beacon for the enemy. That's why it felt like we were being watched. We have to figure this out before we can attack the monster again. I need your help clearing the last of these chain remnants from our deck. Follow me. I'll take you to the remnants. I've gathered some of the remnants. Please dispose of them. Right, cool. Now we're no longer being followed. We finally cleared the deck of all the chain remnants. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a thing over here on my side. There we go. So now we should be A-okay to do stuff. We've cleaned up the remnants. I think we can return to the White Spear now. We also destroyed the chain remnants, so we shouldn't have to worry about drawing any more enemies. So our fleet can focus on fighting the giant monster and the enemies ahead. Good. Conditions could change as we get closer to the monster. We'll have to conserve power. I agree. Instruct the fleet to use minimal power for the time being. I think we've done all we can for now. Empress, your orders? White Spear, advance on that monster. Moments later. Oh, there it is! We're getting ready to do stuff. Kotsumari, we're nearly there now. There are hordes of enemies rushing toward us out of the fog. The giant's eye will open soon. We have to destroy the core before that happens. The core is at the center of... The core at this... Blah! I can't talk all of a sudden. The core at the center is shielded. I can sense a powerfully dark soul. We can't destroy the barrier completely, but we can weaken it for a moment. If we boost the White Spear's cannon with my magic, we can weaken the barrier. Destroy the core when the barrier is weakened, and the fog will lift, but the core won't be easy to destroy. It will take all we have just to break through to it. Leave it to me. I'll reach the core. Thank you. Push past our enemies and signal the White Spear. When you do, we'll open fire on the core. Get inside the moment the barrier weakens. Understood.
Good luck. Adia, see to the cannon. We're counting on you. Everyone to your positions.
Yes, Empress. Yes, Empress!
Stay the course until the fog clears.
We're closing in on it. We're approaching the monster. We've also received reports of several enemies ahead. We need to defend the airship against enemies during our approach. All right. Lead the way, Captain. I like how I'm just over here just beating it up with my bare fist.
We're being swarmed! They're pouring out of the fog! There's no end to them! Ah! We can't give up now! Keep pushing forward! White Spear is in danger!
I can't get inside until they fire the cannon. Maybe I should leave the soldiers and get back to the White Spear. Meanwhile, on the White Spear... Yes!
Stop them! They just keep coming!
Our defense line around the cannon is giving way!
They've completely cut us off! There are too many of them! No, we can't lose. What'll happen to our comrades? What about our detachment? Where are they?
Empress, if we don't stop them, they could bring down the cannon. We need support!
No, we cannot retreat. Everyone behind the shield, now! We're pushing forward to the cannon.
Yes, Empress.
You've done so much. Now it's my turn to protect you. Keep pushing onward. I'll defend you at any cost. Onward!
A brilliant light floods the White Spear's deck, and you sense determination radiating from Cygnus like a beacon of hope. Meanwhile, the giant's eye begins to open.
Yep, the monster's eye is opening!
Is this the end?
The shield is breaking. Everyone take cover!
The eye of the giant monster is still ablaze. There's no time to lose.
I must defend. Shield's so sealed. It's gone? The explosion must have... Please, grant me strength to protect everyone. One last time. But nothing was granted to the hands of the Empress.
The shield lost its light and could not answer even the most desperate heart. The armor that had once gleamed with the light of hope now hung heavy like iron shackles. But even the soldiers had lost their will to fight.
Could this truly be the end?
The moment she thought the word end, the giant monster reared into view. Fear gripped her heart, threatening to pull her into the abyss of despair. And she remembered her vision of watching the Alliance fall. But above it all, she heard the words that had saved her before. We each have our roles to play, Empress. You have the power to do what no one else can. You're the only one who can bring us all together. Do what no one else can. The members of the Alliance have fought hard for what they believe in. We are here now because of that struggle. After overcoming everything the Black Mage has set against us, we have but one noble purpose, fueled by our desire to preserve this world for our loved ones. We worked hard to come this far.
I can't give up now.
The Empress recalled the many sacrifices that brought them to this point, and inscribed each of them upon her heart. The burden of those sacrifices rested as one upon her shoulders. With her resolve renewed, she would be the commander her soldiers would follow to the very end.
I will not yield. Protecting our hope. This moment. This is my purpose.
Later on the detachment. But that monster just attacked us! What's going on? It's a miracle! The entire fleet was suddenly engulfed in a bright light. What was that? Tatsu, the Empress shielded us from the monster's attack. This is your chance to reach the core. The light should guide any lost ships. Hang in there a little longer. All right. We finally got a chance, but the monster's eye hasn't shut yet. This isn't over. We have to push onward to meet before the next attack. Keep going! This is the perfect chance to reach the core. We've got to keep going!
We're making progress, but slowly. There's still too many of them. I can't hold on any longer.
Uh-oh.
What was that sound? I just heard some kind of shot. I heard it too, but could it be? No.
The enemy numbers are dwindling! What's going on?
Look over there!
Who but the Resistance could outmaneuver our enemies? We can't let the Nautilus get caught in the current. I'll destroy them all! The wings of the Alliance have returned. Now the true battle begins. Main cannon, supercharged. Fire! Now that the barrier's weakened, I can go inside Gloom and break the core.
End of the world. Beginning of the world. You finally arrived at the source of truth. The ground beneath your feet is just an illusion. Defy your perceptions and accept the truth before you. It's hard to concentrate with all these malevolent thoughts emanating from that soul. Oh no, the space is collapsing. I need to get out of here quick.
The fog is lifting!
Meanwhile, on the White Spear, taught some more to destroy the core. Why have they not returned? Empress?
I will go to Tatsumori.
Empress, that's...
I am the only one who can withstand the darkness of that soul.
I understand. We'll wait for you near the core. Later, in the heart of the monster.
Tatsumori! Tatsu!
Someone's calling me. Did they come here to find me?
We need to get out of here! Take my hand, now!
You stare on in fascination as Cygnus creates a shield against the dark soul and reaches her hand out to you. The light shining from up ahead reveals an airship in the distance. Are you okay?
The giant monster has fallen, and what's left of it sinks beneath the waves. The path to the Black Sun is clear. We have you to thank. Now that you're healed, it's time to visit Cygnus.
Thank you, Adia. And you, Guardians of Time.
I knew you could do it. You see this? It's a fragment from the core you destroyed. I've been ordered to transport it to the outpost. Since it's formed from the Black Mage's soul, we might learn something from it. Need anything from the outpost? I can pick you up a sandwich or something on the way back.
Thanks, Ollie. But I'm all set.
And I'm off. Good luck to you.
I thought I was a goner when that great big peeper lit up, and I saw a ray of hope. I knew it was a sign that there was still hope.
You fought well, Tatsu. Your determination has saved us all. You're a true Alliance hero. We couldn't have done it without you. I'm impressed. You had the guts to run right into the heart of that evil monster. You're amazing.
That fog is finally dissipating. We can save the other ships now. I believe there's someone waiting for you. Why don't you go see her?
Hello. I'm glad to see you're okay.
Thank you for all your hard work. Your efforts have saved the Alliance from oblivion. When Shinsu's shield broke, I felt like I had lost everything. But then I remembered your encouragement and guidance. Without that, I might not have found the strength to believe in myself. I would still be doubting my power to inspire others and give them hope in times of great despair. I know we've only just finished this battle, but we must make ready to advance right away. I'm sure the difficulties that lie ahead will push us to our limits. But I will fulfill my duty as Commander and Empress. I will stand strong and defend my people no matter what befalls us. Our determination is the most powerful weapon we have against the darkness. Just as it always has been.
All right, cool. Now, I see we got a second viewer in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're at least mildly entertained by what you see here today. Yes. Hey, Morel, thanks for coming. I hope you're having a good New Year's Eve so far.
Sir, we have an emergency.
What is it?
The core fragment exploded during transport, and now one of our soldiers is missing.
What? Missing? Who was it? Cool.
One of the Thunderbreakers. Ollie! No!
Hey viewer, thanks for stopping by and checking out this clip. If you want to catch where these streams happen live, use the link in the description below to check out my Twitch channel. If you'd like to see more stream clips, check out this playlist right here. And if you'd like to have a story narrated to you, check out this playlist right here. I hope you were at least mildly entertained by what you see, and I hope to see you on the next one.